Welcome back to the channel J Car Mania. The Tupolev Tu-95, known by NATO as the Bear, is one of the most iconic strategic bombers in military history. And in 2025, this Soviet-era giant continues to defy age, relevance, and expectations. Over 7 decades since its maiden flight, the Tu-95 remains in active service, not just as a relic of Cold War design, but as a central pillar of Russia's strategic nuclear triad. The 2025 iteration of the Tu-95, modernized and fitted with next-generation technology, represents a fascinating blend of Cold War heritage and modern warfare capability. This is the story of how a propeller-driven bomber from the 1950s has evolved into a formidable force in the 21st century. To understand the 2025 Tu-95, we have to begin by appreciating its unique design. It remains the only propeller-driven strategic bomber still in operation. Its massive contra-rotating propellers are instantly recognizable, producing a thunderous roar that has become a symbol of Russian long-range aviation. These 4 Kuznetsov NK-12 engines, still the most powerful turboprops ever built, have been upgraded over time. In the 2025 variant, we see significant refinements in fuel efficiency, noise reduction, and power output, pushing the platform further than what was imagined in its original design. This year's Tu-95 MSM upgrade includes enhanced avionics, radar, communications, and navigation systems. The radar suite now incorporates phased array technologies for better tracking and engagement support. It also integrates seamlessly with modern Russian satellite navigation systems, offering precise long-range strike capability. Internally, much of the old analog equipment has been replaced with digital systems. Multifunction displays now dominate the cockpit, reducing crew workload and improving situational awareness. The bomber's defensive suite has also been modernized with electronic countermeasure systems and laser warning receivers. Perhaps the most consequential update in the 2025 version is its expanded weapons capability. Originally designed to drop free-fall nuclear bombs, today's Tu-95 is a platform for standoff weapons. It can carry the Kh-101 and Kh-102 cruise missiles, capable of striking targets over 5,000 kilometers away. These missiles are now paired with the latest variants featuring low observable designs and enhanced precision. The Tu-95 MSM can launch these weapons without entering contested airspace, maintaining its relevance in the age of modern air defenses. In fact, its endurance and payload make it an ideal missile truck, capable of loitering near national borders and delivering massive retaliation if required. While many questioned Russia's decision to keep the Tu-95 in service, the logic becomes clearer when considering strategic doctrine. Russia values redundancy and survivability in its nuclear forces. The Tu-95 offers mobility and flexibility that land-based ICBMs and submarines cannot. In a scenario where satellite communication is disrupted or ground-based systems are attacked, the Bear can still fly, communicate via backup channels, and complete its mission. Moreover, it serves as a valuable psychological tool. The sight and sound of a Tu-95 approaching NATO airspace remains a potent reminder of Russia's strategic reach. The bomber also plays a role beyond nuclear deterrence. In recent years, Tu-95s have been used in conventional strike missions. During operations in Syria, earlier models launched cruise missiles at terrorist targets, demonstrating their conventional capabilities. In 2025, the aircraft is fully networked with Russian command systems, capable of receiving mid-air mission updates. This makes the Tu-95 not just a deterrent platform but a flexible tool in modern combat. Scenarios. Internally, the crew accommodations have been improved as well. Long-range missions can last over 10 hours, so ergonomics matter. The 2025 version includes climate control, better seating, and improved rest areas, ensuring the crew remains effective throughout the flight. While the Tu-95 typically requires a crew of 7, automation has reduced the strain on each member, allowing more focus on mission-critical tasks. Russia has also taken steps to extend the airframe life of its Tu-95 fleet. Structural reinforcements, corrosion control, and new manufacturing techniques have allowed the aircraft to continue flying safely despite their age. Engineers estimate that with regular overhauls, these bombers can remain in service well into the 2040s, potentially surpassing a century of operational use. This is a remarkable testament to Soviet engineering and Russia's commitment to maintaining its strategic air assets. Training and doctrine have evolved alongside the platform. Russian aircrews now train for both nuclear and conventional missions using sophisticated simulators that replicate modern combat environments. The bomber's integration with the Aerospace Force's broader C4ISR network ensures it operates as part of a unified system, not in isolation. Tu-95s can now receive data from satellites, ground-based radar, and airborne early warning systems, making them more responsive and integrated than ever before. Of course, the Tu-95 is not without its vulnerabilities. Its size, speed, and radar cross-section make it a relatively easy target for modern fighter jets and air defenses. However, the concept behind its operation has always accounted for this. It relies on launching its payload from standoff distances, escorted by fighters when necessary, and flying routes that avoid hostile engagement. Additionally, Russia's development of hypersonic and stealthy cruise missiles reduces the need for the bomber to approach high-risk areas. In recent military exercises, the Tu-95 has demonstrated coordinated operations with Tu-160 bombers, MiG-31 escorts, and satellite assets. These joint drills underscore the bomber's role in the broader strategic architecture. During such exercises, Tu-95s simulate both nuclear and conventional missions, flying vast distances across Russia's territory and even into the Arctic. These missions are not only tests of equipment but of endurance, logistics, and strategic signaling. Internationally, the presence of Tu-95 bombers continues to provoke attention. Whenever one is detected near NATO airspace or along the Pacific theater, it garners headlines and swift reactions from Western air forces. Intercepts by British Typhoons or Japanese F-15s are common. But these flights serve a dual purpose: they are training exercises and political messaging. By flying close to rival airspace, Russia demonstrates readiness, capability, and resolve. Interestingly, despite its long history, the Tu-95 still inspires admiration even among adversaries. Western analysts have often pointed out its durability, versatility, and sheer engineering audacity. While it might seem anachronistic in a world of stealth and hypersonic systems, the Bear's relevance lies in its ability to adapt and endure. Few aircraft in history can boast such an extensive service life with continuous modernization. The future of the Tu-95 in 2025 and beyond is likely tied to Russia's defense priorities and budgetary constraints. While the PAK-DA stealth bomber is under development and expected to replace older platforms, the Tu-95 remains cost-effective and combat-ready. In fact, as geopolitical tensions rise and new flashpoints emerge globally, the need for long-range strike capabilities continues to grow. The Bear, despite its age, provides a proven solution to this challenge. Moreover, the Russian defense industry has found ways to integrate emerging technologies into this legacy platform. Work is ongoing to explore AI-assisted mission planning, advanced electronic warfare pods, and even drone integration, where the Tu-95 could act as a mothership launching and directing UAVs for reconnaissance or electronic attack missions. While still in development, such concepts signal that the Tu-95 is far from a static piece of hardware. It's a living part of Russia's evolving military doctrine. The bomber's symbolic power also plays a role in internal politics and military morale. For many in Russia, the Tu-95 represents strength, heritage, and resilience. It features prominently in military parades, recruitment campaigns, and state media. Its continued presence serves as a reminder of Russia's legacy as a major aerospace power and its continued ambition to maintain global reach. From a logistical standpoint, keeping the Tu-95 flying has required substantial investment in spare parts, maintenance crews, and support infrastructure. Russia has refurbished production lines, reopened facilities, and maintained a cadre of specialists dedicated to this aircraft. This ecosystem ensures operational readiness and technical expertise, which are crucial for sustaining such an old but complex platform. Looking ahead, some experts speculate that Russia might explore hybrid propulsion systems or modular payload bays to extend the bomber's utility further. While ambitious, such modifications would align with Russia's pattern of iteratively upgrading existing systems rather than replacing them outright. If successful, the Tu-95 could take on entirely new mission profiles, from electronic warfare to strategic reconnaissance. In an age of rapid technological change and new strategic threats, the continued presence of the Tu-95 in 2025 offers a counterintuitive lesson. Sometimes, longevity and adaptability matter more than raw innovation. The Bear may not be stealthy, it may not be fast, but it is effective. And in the realm of strategic deterrence, effectiveness is the only metric that truly matters. As the world watches new weapons emerge and doctrines evolve, the Tu-95's thunderous engines still echo across the skies, a sound that tells friend and foe alike that the past has not been forgotten and the future will still include the enduring presence of a Cold War giant reborn for a new era. Whether in the Arctic winds, over the Pacific, or shadowing Europe's borders, the Bear flies on, a symbol of strategic continuity in an uncertain world. Thanks for watching.